G'day, welcome to the Breakfast Club. This is Brak, and today we're going to be looking at the Ork Strappaz by Station Forge.
It's the Breakfast Club.
And here we have the Orkaz Strappaz, and yeah, I got these via the Only Games site, and lo and behold, they're pretty schmick. I don't mind them at all. For what you get, there are a few issues that I have with them, sort of in general, but they're more personal issues. But if you're looking for some orks that are different, that have got a top quality print design and look really, really fresh, then these are worth looking at. You get 10. I know there's 8 down here. I've got 2 up here. So you'll have a look at those a little bit later in detail when I do the size comparisons. And that was a suggestion by Paul W. They are modular to a degree. You just get the body, just the one body, legs and bodice in ones. And you've got arms and heads and a splattering of other bits, but not much. But you don't need a lot because the detail on the actual bodies themselves, there's so much on there that bits would probably be a little redundant. They are clean. You might need a little bit of a hobby knife, so that might look a bit like flash, might be clean, but no, it's not. It's actually part of the design. There's a little bit of cleaning on there. The most parts I've found where you might need cleaning is in the arm bit. It's really close. I like this fella with the skirt. He's quite nice. And just so much gubbins on him. Look, he's got a little pouch. A bone. Why he has an extra bone, I don't know. He looks great. The weapons. So you've got the sluggers. They pretty much look like a slugger. I do like the choppers here. I do like the dagger choppers where you've got 2 bits of metal sort of attached with 2 other smaller bits of metal to make something that looks like a little bit of a ramshackled dagger. I really like that effect, and I'll definitely be using these. I actually like to get some more of these just so I can put them on other arms. Heads, sort of very orky looking, but they're a little bit small for my liking. I would prefer them to be a bit bigger, but they're probably about the same size as your new boy heads. Be nice if they're a bit bigger, but so much detail on them. Beautiful, beautiful detail. Fantastic stuff. You've got these nice they're big shooters. You could use them as shooters, I suppose, but they're a large shooter. Especially that one, which is a bit of an issue, but see, it's a preference issue. If you want to go whizzy, we can have shooters. No, you're not going to. If you want big shooters, you're going to have to get more of these guys. So the weapon choices, you've got these big shooters and a combination of single hand sluggers and choppers. There's some issues with that. They are big shooters, although you might be able to use that one as a shooter, but they do look very big shooterish. So if you need a bigger shooter to make a big shooter, then that's going to be an issue, and that sentence just looked really weird. The only other issues I have here with them is that there is one lot where there is no slugger. There's 2. So you can either have 2 choppers, or a chopper and a hand weapon. And you've also got the boss here, which has this cool looking axe, which I absolutely love. I would have preferred if there were more axes, but he doesn't have a gun, and there is also no gun bit, so you might want to need to find something from the bit box for your gun there. Not a real issue for people who've been in the hobby for a long time like myself, but if you're new and you're looking at these, you're not going to be able to buy just 10 and put them on the table WYSIWYG, especially if you want just all sluggers or all shooters. You're gonna have to do a little bit of work, and if you want a mixture, the only real work you might need to do is to get a slugger on this guy and a slugger on the guy that has no slugger in their hand. They're reasonably priced, 44 Australian dollars, which is not bad. That's all I can say about the quality. Let's go and have a look and see how they go. Let's go and do some size comparisons. The two Orkies we should be looking at are the ones in the middle, because they're the Strappaz, the Orkas Strappaz there, and this would be the leader, and there's just a guy with a large shooter. As you can see, he's slightly bigger, he's slightly smaller than a knob, marginally so, but he is bigger than an Ork boy, so that's that size, and so he is smaller than Gear Guts's Brain Boy, and he is quite small up against Mr. Modulorka's knob too, and there's not that much difference between the knob and the boys there, the Modulorka rifle lads. Minimum, and he's a little bit taller than the Ork boy, but I want to show you. But if we have a look at this, which I found to be very interesting, so the Ork boy might be shorter, but he is wider across the body there. So, and this is one of the things that I sort of don't like about them, which might put me off getting more for my Orks. They look a bit too tall and narrow for Orks. I don't think their body proportions are what I would consider to be Orky. It's not a very scientific term, but yeah, that is the thing that will put me off getting them. But then again, there is only these and a few others in the range, so I probably wouldn't get them. Okay, in summary, they're reasonably cheap. I'll put a link below where you can get them from. So that's if you don't have a 3D printer. They're a lot cheaper if you have a printer, but that's just the way it is. But if you're like me and don't have one, then onlygames.co is the place to get them from, and I got them for $45 about there, plus a little bit of postage. And the service I got from them really quickly. I got them within a month. Well, under a full calendar month, like 26 days, which was pretty good. So they're those ups. Print quality and detail, fantastic. These are good. You're going to have so much fun getting your paint in. Now, will I get them again, as I hinted at before? Probably not. They just don't feel Orky enough for me. I'm going to be painting and probably put them on the table or whatever. Probably with some of the skirmish games I plan to be playing in the future. So they make for good hunters, I think, for Mr. Modulorka's game. If you like them, get them. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. I think they're going to be fun to paint, and I'll get back to you with that. So what do you think? Do you like them? Do you don't like them? Have you got them? Let me know below in the comments. Let's have a conversation. And remember, if you are going crumpin', you gotta bash early and bash often. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to like, subscribe and share, and also press that notification bell so you get to see more of my videos. If you want to get social with Brak, well then, down in the link below, there are all those wonderful platforms that I'm on, and there's even a few where you can donate to, like Patreon and Buy Me a Coffee. Once again, thanks for watching, and catch you later.